Hi everyone, it's James here from Pro Tools Expert, and do I have a piece of gear review for you today? Well, I do, that's why we're here. We're going to take a look at a piece of gear we were first introduced to by Wade from Chandler LTD back at the NAMM show in January 2015. This is the rather spectacular REDD 47 mic pre from Chandler. Now, it looks a fairly innocuous little box, 2U, sort of a grey colour. But this is an all-valve mic pre based on and licensed by Abbey Road Studios. This thing's based on the legendary REDD 47 console they have at Abbey Road. And it is quite stunning. Very, very simple to use. We'll just take a quick look at the front panel. So, again, 2U, grey box. Far right-hand side, we've got the mic and DI switch. Yes, you can plug a quarter-inch jack straight into this thing. We've got our voltage gain pot. Now this is our kind of coarse gain setting. 20 dB pad. Our rumble filter, or high pass filter if you like. Main output, notched output, polarity switch, and our fine gain control. Now it has to be said, Abbey Road were more than slightly specific when it came to how they want the knobs and the pots to feel on this thing. And it's got a real feel of class about it. This thing is absolutely stunning. We then have our phantom power switch, retro looking sort of big red LED, power LED, and our on-off switch. Really easy piece of gear to set up. It just worked. It just made things sound beautiful. So this is one of the last two tracks from the Lara Saar and Luis Correa sessions. Again, acoustic duo, vocal and acoustic guitar. And we'll start with the vocal. Sontronics Aria running straight into the REDD 47. Now, when we actually came to mix this for the video, yes, there's a video, of course there's a video, I put a little bit of Maag EQ4 and a little bit of McDSP 6030 Ultimate Compressor on the Mu tube setting, but I'm going to bypass that just for now so you hear exactly what came from the microphone into the REDD 47. Here we go.
It was a crying shame, and I don't know your name. Well, let the truth be told. Left the table never ending the game. It was a crying shame.
I think this mic pre is doing something for Lara's kind of Mediterranean, kind of husky, smoky tones. It's doing something really lovely. I like this thing a lot. Very rarely does a piece of kit come into the studio where we plug some stuff in, we set it up, and all three guys in the control room just sat there and went, wow, that sounds good. Sometimes you buy something, you spend not an inconsiderate amount of money on something, and you go, really? That much better? But this thing really did make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Normally I would say, why mess with it, why muck around with it, but I'm going to put the compressor back in just to keep things a bit more under control. Hit the Ground Running, this track is quite dynamic from Lara, so just need to keep it a little bit under control. So the acoustic, again, we had two of these things, believe it or not, two of the REDD 47s. Again, using a Saturn mic. I'm going to play the Saturn back on its own first, just so you can hear exactly how this thing sounds. Now, if I blend in the ribbon mic and the acoustic DI, I think that sounds absolutely spectacular. There's no EQ processing, no dynamics other than the main sort of master limiter that I'm using, the Avid limiter, to hold everything down in my master channel. For this particular review, I've even taken out the SSL bus compressor and the Peacock vinyl emulation we were using for the video mix. Let's put all that together, and I will just let you listen to and watch the video. This is a track called Hit the Ground Running.
It was a crying shame, and I don't know your name. Well, let the truth be told. Left the table, never ending the game. It was a crying shame. I still don't know your name. Well, let the truth be told. About movies never the same. Left it there, the blister that bubble, the bubble that bursted, the soul that infected, the wound overgrown. Words are erected, actions rejected, when reality hits the ground running. I hit the ground running. It was a crying pain. Never surrender to the obvious, and let the truth be told. Years gone past.
So the second track we're going to listen to is testament to what happens when you say to someone, "Oh, just play." We had a nylon string and steel string Boulder Creek guitars in the studio, and I wanted to do something that shows off both. So this is a track called Birdsong, and you'll work it out fairly quickly why it's called Birdsong. So let's concentrate first on the steel string. And I'm just going to play you back. Again, there's no processing, no EQ, no nothing on this. Just the condenser Saturn running straight into the Red 47. This is the steel string. Now I'm going to add the ribbon and the DI. Now, there is an argument to say, why on earth did you bother with the ribbon and the DI? But I think they do add something. The DI adds maybe a little bit of clarity. It also probably adds some noise later on with Louis' fingers actually on the soundboard. I don't know, I quite like it. And the ribbon is adding some body, something to the sound. Let's have a listen to the nylon string now. Again, just the Saturn into the Red 47. Let's add the ribbon and the DI. You can also hear how this song got the name Birdsong, because I think they play as much of a part in it as the actual guitars do. I think this is almost a classic case of almost a masterclass in how to keep it simple. If you've got good input, good signal flow, a great piece that's adding its character and its sonic qualities to a recording chain like the Red 47 is. I've used plenty of pieces of gear that, quite frankly, even when bypassed, they do something to the signal. Even gear that claims to be true bypass, and I'm doing that in inverted commas, can add something. There's plenty of kind of expensive manly gear, things like that, that even in bypass, they do something to the signal to make it better. Even if it makes you feel better about the signal, but that's a whole nother debate. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was a quick look at the Chandler Red 47 mic pre, all valve, all lovely, and quite frankly, it was one of the things that comes through the studio doors that I really didn't want to give back. And part of the reason for my current level of eBay cull and sell-off is that I want a couple for the studio. So I'm going to leave you with Birdsong by Louis Correa. Yes, there's a video. Of course there's a video. It's me. I hope you enjoyed that. I've been James, and I'll see you again soon for some more gear talk.